What are you saying about this hole?
There's a body seam right there, and they got it's not Bondo, because Bondo sets up and gets hard, but this is just like a body seam sealer that they use.
Okay.
And they shouldn't be.
Yeah, because it's held like this. It's held together by rivets.
Right.
But they always use
yep.
a filler, per se.
Okay.
In order to keep it together as well. It's an extra measure to keep it together.
Exactly.
So, are we seeing a compromise on both sides, or I mean, what are we
Doesn't
concluding?
look like this one is. 'Cause I mean,
Moved actually quite a bit right there.
you know. Well, see how it's moving?
Yeah.
It could be that one just ain't let go. Oh yeah, I don't know if anybody. The water tested both sides, right?
Yeah, nothing on it.
Nothing on the passenger side.
So, where are we at?
When we did it, kind of like what Matt.
Matt.
When we did it, we hit the top of the windshield.
Yeah.
Then when we went more to the sunroof, that's when we started getting the water. So now that front part should be able to pop up. I said there's 4, 6, I remember in the dynamic.
4 or 6 what?
There should be like 4 or 6 bolts to actually hold this front part in there.
Yeah.
I remember it's been about 2 weeks since I read upon it.
Okay.
But that top piece should pop off. That should be able to pop off. It's not part of the car. It should be bolted normal
Mm-hmm.
to here. If you actually look up underneath there, it's actually a cat piece that goes with the sunroof. So if something hits it, they could just replace this piece or this piece. That's body, that's glass. That's actually glass right here and glass.
I'm sorry, are we still saying it's inconclusive in regards to the windshield?
The urethane that we saw on the windshield is tight against the glass.
And I don't really know what I'm looking at, so what am I looking at?
So,
Yeah, urethane
see the
bead,
bead?
all right there too.
So as we're looking to see if there's any breaks, any inconsistencies.
I'm sorry, what are beads?
This is a bead of urethane right here.
Okay.
Bonded everywhere?
This is the top of the glass, right?
This is the bottom.
Well, I'm saying this is, I'm looking at the top.
Yeah,
That's the top.
yeah. Yep.
Okay, so this is where the water is coming.
Yep. This is where your water was coming in.
This is the driver's side.
But I mean
Is it? Yeah, it looks less here than it is over there.
well, right there it's even pollen and dust still on it. That's what that is.
I'm talking about the thickness compared to that side and this side.
If you look at it from the inside, this way, it's about the same.
I don't see that. That looks thicker. What was this here?
It's a clip for the windshield.
The break off?
Yeah. Cut it out, we had to break it off.
Oh.
Very common with those brake taken
Yep.
out.
Basically, a guide pin's all it is.
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Anthony?
Anthony? So, I mean, what are we saying now?
Well, like I say, I don't know. We're here at the home, so I mean, I don't know. Put the glass back in it, give it a day, water test it again. If it comes in the same exact place, I mean, I can't fix the seal. I mean, I don't have no stuff like that. I put urethane on it, but that's not gonna fix it. A lot of stuff.
You have any thoughts?
Everything is compact.
I wish I had more available resources that we could see what Jaguar does from the factory with body seams and everything like that. And without having that, all I know is that one hole like you're showing me, it makes sense that water would be coming through that. How it's getting in there, that I don't know.
Right, I mean, yeah, it's obvious. It's going to come through the hole. But how is it entering into the car, which would be the windshield? Because that's the only item that's been, removed and replaced.
Yeah.
Because when I first owned the car, I never had that issue. So it's kind of ironic. The windshield's been replaced. And I guess whatever period of time, because like I said, I rarely drive the car. Now this is coming up with the water seeping in, and it needs a place to escape, which happens to be that hole. So the question is, the water is entering somewhere into the vehicle. But yes, it's coming through that hole. Question is, where is it coming in initially?
100%. That is the big question.
And I thought that was going to be a resolution by removing it. So what the next test we're talking about is reapplying the windshield and wait a couple of days and see if it leaks again? Would that actually bring us to a summary here?
Right now,
It's not that funky or urethane. It's coming from only the body seam that's something in that area.
you don't want to put any water without a windshield in it. So
I completely understand that.
Showing a good seal from the windshield to the frame.
I mean, I really don't know what I'm looking at. So, I mean, it looks like a bunch of gook to me.
Well, it's pretty much about gold.
I'm trying to understand.
But the urethane bead is contacting the frame the way it's supposed to. The urethane bead is contacting the frame of the glass as it's supposed to.
Is there a
You can
recall
see
on
the
this?
Body, you can see the body.
There's no recalls with Jaguar with this?
No.
Okay. I'm just checking if there's any recalls, because it sounds like we're trying to put it on the design of the engineers.
I've seen body seams crack.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is there a recall? I mean, this car is 9 years old, so if there was a recall, it would have come up by now, right?
Every car is different. I don't know about.
I'm just talking about this vehicle, this particular model.
I haven't ever done research.
I'm talking to Jaguar. I wouldn't necessarily ask you if there's a recall on this vehicle. So the next step is now we're putting it back on there and see if it leaks and see if it helps with that adhesive part. I mean, where are we with this?
once your guy knows how to take this thing apart,
That'd be more body shop.
What are you trying to accomplish now by taking the car frame
I'm trying
apart?
to see where the water's coming in at. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to see where the water's coming in. Because I took the windshield out, I know it's coming through this hole.
Well, we knew that without taking the windshield out.
Exactly, but you couldn't tell where where it was coming in at.
We still
You
can't.
have to look at that. So the first step was to look at our bead. Our bead was good. So we're seeing a body seam issue right here. So we have to look at all issues. I mean, like I said, we could change the windshield out, put it back in, and have all this stuff fixed. And then if it leaks again, then we paid to have it fixed, and it really wasn't an issue we caused. So we got to figure out why the issue is happening. That's the main thing, is to figure that out.
So now we want to take it to a body shop to dismantle it some more?
We got to find out where the water's coming from. Like I said, we can put the glass back in it, wait, and spray it. If it comes back in through the same hole, it's not your windshield. And then then we'd have to remove the glass again for somebody to take the rest of this stuff off to find out what the issue is.
Is your foreman here? I mean, does this even make sense?
No, it does make sense what he's saying, because we know that there's a leak. Yeah, that's the end result of everything is a leak. We know it's coming out of that hole, but is it coming out of somewhere beyond that where we can't see? And like that top glass that he's talking about, that's fixed up at the top there, that comes off, and that's kind of like glass. It's got sealant and everything on there, so that's not something that we can do here. That's why I'd mentioned body shop or something like that would then be able to see how the actual body seams come together. And right now, we have no idea, from what we're seeing here, we have no idea where the water's entering into that seam and then coming out.